This is brutal. This is King of the Ring.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He now has 10 wins, 7 losses, no draws, with 2 big wins coming by way of KO. He represents ETK North Shore. He's the current IKBF North Island Super Middleweight and WMC Super Middleweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chris Cobra Eades! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner now has 20 wins, 14 losses, 2 draws, with 6 big wins coming by way of KO. Representing Strikeforce, he's the former NZWMC Amateur Middleweight and NZTBC and WKBF South Pacific Professional Middleweight Champion. Introducing Hayden Todd! Fighters to the center ring, please. It is now time for the Rebel John Conway's instructions.
John Conway, third man in centering. The boys a little tardy to make their way. Chris Eades in the white shorts.
First of all, you've both got to be able to protect yourselves at all times. You listen to my instructions, you obey my instructions. When I call break, stop throwing, step away from each other until I say fight. Remember, we've got to stick to the King of the Ring rules. Understand? Shake them up, back in the corner, out of the bell.
And here we go. This is our second semi-final. Hayden Todd, the man from Strikeforce. Here's the red, white and black shorts, all in white from Chris Eades coming out of the blue corner. And we are underway. Eades starting off high. Expect a lot of left hooks and a lot of left legs from Eades. And immediately he is using that left-hand side. He wants to swell that eye up. Hayden Todd, though, he's a walk-forward fighter, just the kind of fighter that Chris Eades doesn't deal with particularly well. And he's looking for that leaping left knee again. Little up jab there from Todd. Very experienced, strong fighter. Heavy left leg himself. And while he's throwing that looking for the spinning hook kick. While he throws that heavy left leg, Monty, it takes care of the right hand, stops it from firing through.
That's right, and he's carrying his right hand nice and high, which you'd expect to protect that right eye of his. I think he's sort of getting off his game plan a bit more.
Now the thing is, you have to keep the pressure on Eades. He'll continue to throw those kicks all day. Caught, nice little kick, catch and dump. Hayden Todd, tough man. Nice little counter right hand there from Hayden Todd on the inside. And an up jab followed by the leg kick. High tee. Very adept with his lead leg and stepping over occasionally with his right hand as well. High knee there from Hayden Todd, going aerial. Such a dynamic sport, Monty. You never quite know what's going to happen. Hayden Todd needs to keep that right hand high.
Oh, he sure does. But I think it's the kicks that Eades is persisting with, but it's actually that right hand that he found a home when you talk about that eye that's swollen up. Maybe it's the left hook or spinning back fist himself.
He made the effort with that spinning back fist to hit it on the glove. It was more wrist. There's that left leg from Eades. Hayden Todd, though, pressuring him well. He's not been phased at all by that eye. Spinning around there. Thought about the spinning elbow. Decided perhaps not. Nice work from Hayden Todd, just mixing up his combinations beautifully. Hayden Todd starting off very strongly. Misses with that right hand. Spinning Hayden Todd. Now he's starting to land, Chris Eades. There was a left knee high from Hayden Todd out of that messy stuff in the clinch. 13 seconds to go in the round. Heavy kick. Nice little step over into the southpaw stance, Todd. He's spinning around, very unorthodox. He's missing with his left kick up high. That's around. You have to lock away in the books for Hayden Todd.
Well, you got one man who doesn't care about his eye, and that's Hayden Todd himself. And then you probably got Chris Eades, is probably guilty of going for that eye too much, taking away from his normal fight plan.
Aaron Boyd should be pretty happy with his work in the corner.
Body kicks are working really well, but you're not checking that. Okay? Keep the pressure on. One more good round, one more strong round like that, alright? Okay? Keep calm, that's beautiful. You're doing everything right. Keep the pressure on. Don't slacken off, don't sit back. Alright? Keep looking for shots.
Good instructions there from Aaron Boyd. Chris Eades just not able to find his range, Monty.
Yeah, we spoke about it. I think he's probably worrying about that eye too much, taking away how he normally goes to the legs with his kicks.
He's just not quite inch perfect on that left leg of his. It's there, and right on point. Clatters against the forearms and ribs of Hayden Todd, and there's another one. And those hurt. Leaping knee from Todd, looks for the tie sweep in the clinch. John Conway pretty quick on it. Not allowed under K1 rules. He's pretty good at getting those kicks up. Spinning back fist, you are allowed spinning back fist. And the kick, catch and dump. It won't score him any points, but psychologically, good for Hayden Todd. He's finding a home for that leg kick every time he sets up with his hands. And you see, just leads him with his hands, sets up, and that creates an opening. Clinch broken up there. Hayden Todd fakes high with the jab, goes low. There's that left leg of Eades again. It's quite clever work from Todd. He's tying him up in the clinch and preventing it from continuing. Nice work from the lead hand from Todd. He's got to strike. That's what Rebel Conway's want. You cannot just sweep him. You must strike him. So you can't throw him down. Up jab, that's worked well from Todd. Right hand to the body. Slightly less frenetic this round, Monty, a bit more technique.
Well, I spoke to Chris Eades after his first match when he won against Terence Montgomery. It was a humdinger, and I said to him, where are you going to find that energy? And to be honest, Mike, I think that is striking. He's finding it hard to come back.
Both boys starting to show a bit of wear and tear. Exchange of left hooks from both fighters. There's a heavy kick there from Chris Eades. Hayden Todd managed to steal it back with a right hand to the chest. Step up right knee. Another step up left knee there from Hayden Todd. Proficient in the clinch. Just dropping his head a little bit. Ate a left knee to the ribs there. Bit of handiwork there from Todd. Little uppercut on the inside. Step up left knee from Eades. But he's being outstruck at this point. Although that was a very nice teep. Starting to get a little bit sloppy in the clinch. 30 seconds to go, and this is the second round. This is the second semi-final. Todd missing the leg kick. Overhand right. That's found a home all night. Not a lot of pepper on their shots at this point. Both boys showing some serious signs of fatigue. Eades trying to get a boxing combination out of the clinch. At this stage, it actually looks like Hayden Todd is slightly the heavier kicker as we end that second round there, Monty.
Well, that's right. That's 2 rounds gone now for Hayden Todd, and easy to say he'll be a hit on the scorecards of the judges, but yet he still presses forward. Don't think he knows any difference. As I mentioned earlier, I think Chris Eades has struggled from his first bout against Terence Montgomery. Geez, there was a lot of punches thrown, a lot of volume as they're trying to pick up their fighter now, Chris Eades.
I don't want you going backwards, Chris. Just throw it in. When you're going forward, he hasn't done fucking squat. But you give him easy points. Where's our teep kicks? Come back and own it. Don't let him. You want to win this round. Where's your jump knee to the fucking left eye? Yeah. Teep kick that comes in the face. Just keep it coming.
There we go. Hayden Todd.
Still coming forward regardless of winning the match, and quite comfortably finding his rage and seeing what Eades has to offer.
I like that call from the corner from Greg Nesbitt. Where's that jump knee to the left eye? I mean, certainly it's there, but it also means they're conscious of that eye.
Round 3.
And sometimes you just got to let it happen. Little shimmy fake there from Todd. I think he's feeling pretty confident. He's ahead 2 rounds. There's that left kick just narrowly missed there from Eades. He's just not turning it over. Step up left knee. Another step up left knee. Todd trying to throw the right knee as he spins out of the clinch. Eades looking for that jumping left knee. Right on cue, Monty.
Yeah, too predictable, unfortunately. Like you said, when you go looking for it, it's not going to be there. Got to work away from that area, then come back to it when he least expects it.
And there's Hayden Todd, really working well with his hands. When he throws punches and combinations, he's able to get his knees and kicks off more easily. And Eades really just flailing like a sail in the wind. Buffeted by the shots now of Hayden Todd, starting to take control in this, the 3rd round. Hayden Todd, a very strong man. And just the sting's gone out of Chris Eades as he eats the knee right to the noggin. And blood coming out of that. Hayden Todd brutalising the body. Tough man. They make him tough in Tiara 2. Chris Eades bleeding heavily from the nose. Nice little right hand there. Hayden Todd thought about the spinning back fist. That eye really hasn't taken too much wear. Nice high kick there from Hayden Todd. He's taken on the gloves. Beautiful uppercut from Hayden Todd. Finishing this round beautifully. Chris Eades really worse for wear. Looking for that knee. He needs something special. I think Hayden Todd felt that left knee to the body though. He'd do well just to work his points. I think he's ahead after the 2 rounds. But Hayden Todd doesn't really know the meaning of backing up.
I'm just going to say that, Mike. He is a born fighter coming forward regardless. He's got this in the bag.
He's finishing so strongly. Unless Chris Eades manages to land a big knee to the ribs or a head kick, he's in deep trouble. This is what King in the Ring is all about. It's a battle of attrition. Who has the greater intestinal fortitude? Who has the heart? Who can dig deep when you have nothing left in the tank? And it was Hayden Todd. I suspect he will take that unanimously on the judges' scorecards. But you never know until the fat lady sings. Chris Eades, though, looking really worn. Plenty of blood coming out of his snoz from the left knee of Hayden Todd. A brutal semi-final in what's been a superbly matched affair. And the decision has come quickly. Lieutenant Dan, take it away.
All right, fighters to the center ring, please. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision, where we find a unanimous decision winner. Your winner fighting out of the red corner,